What up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fun Boxing with Will. I'm your host, Will, with H2O Co. Film and Photo, and today we're going to be taking a look at the full-time filmmaker FTF gear backpack. So let's get into that. Alrighty guys, and we're back. Now, like I said, we're going to be doing a review on the FTF, or Full-Time Filmmaker, the YouTube channel. The gentleman who runs that YouTube channel, he has a line of merchandise. I actually bought this backpack and didn't even realize that it was an FTF, Full-Time Filmmaker gear bag, until after I got it and I was looking at the emblem, and it's a little guy in a red silhouette holding a Steadicam up in the air, stabilizer up in the air, and I saw that little symbol there, and I was like, does this guy on YouTube know that he's using somebody else's, logo? And then I put it together and I was like, oh, duh, Will, it's his gear. So there is a YouTube channel named Full-Time Filmmaker. If you want to check it out, they have a lot of awesome content on that YouTube channel. But this is his backpack that we're doing a review on today. And before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers, anyone who's just stopping by to check out this video. We do a lot of overviews, reviews, tech tutorials, and tech reviews here. Everything from EDC stuff to camera gear, camera equipment, and pretty much anything that interests me that I find interesting, I'll go ahead and make a review about. So like I said, we're going to be doing this gear review. Now, I I'm assuming like a lot of you out there, when I first started with my photography career and my filmmaking career, I bought a whole bunch of gear. And the very first thing that I thought was, I need something to protect this gear. This is expensive equipment, and I don't want to just be carrying it around in a backpack. So I need something to put my camera and my lenses in. And then you look on Amazon, or you go to bnh.com and you look at these backpacks, and there's basically two levels of backpack that I've seen. There are the cheapo backpacks that you can buy off Amazon for anywhere between, like, say $20 and $60. And then there's this professional level of backpack on the market that ranges from anywhere from $100 to $200. And in the beginning, I was like, why am I going to spend $200 on a backpack when I can get one for $30? I only had a couple lenses. I had one camera body at the time. It wasn't an issue for me to have a smaller backpack. So I went ahead and I bought a mckinnon bag, which is probably one of the more popular bags on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Amazon. It's just a little black, supposedly waterproof bag that has, let's see, 6 available compartments, 7 if you include the main camera compartment here. It's got a really cheap zipper to it. The zipper's not really well put together. It's got a spot on the side that you can put a tripod in, and I don't think you can see it on camera here, but I actually, putting my small Manfrotto tripod in here, had actually torn the netting here, and so I had a little bit of difficulty and had to kind of jerry-rig some stuff to get my tripod to work. And then it has this little small zipper for, I'm assuming, paperwork or a tablet, if you could fit a tablet in there, a small enough tablet. And it is a mckinnon name brand. The zipper on it is really flimsy. The zipper just doesn't feel very good quality at all. I won't do it because I don't want to break my equipment and stuff, even if I'm not utilizing it anymore. But I feel like if I gave it one good tug here, I could totally separate this zipper. It's just a piece of crap bag. And so, and it doesn't fit very much in it. In the beginning, it fit what I needed it to fit, but it just wasn't what I wanted. And then looking back onto same websites, Amazon, B&H, all those things, I found another bag that I figured would be an upgrade from that bag because it had this side features, this side accessibility feature. And to be honest, I actually really do like this bag. This is a bag by Neewer, and it is a single shoulder strap bag. It's got, again, a tripod holder on the side. It's got a side accessible opening here where you can set your body of your camera here, and you have 2 extra compartments. You can just pull your camera out, you swing it onto your chest, you open it up, just the top zipper, you pull your camera out real quick for run and gun situations, you know. And then it's got this upper compartment here where you can store an extra lens, or whatever you want, you know, batteries. There's some fishnet webbing here in the lid, in the cover, so you can store some cables, a couple little SD cards, batteries, things of that nature. And there's another netting here. This also has a front zipper pocket, but this one is so small that I can't ever see being able to fit a tablet into it. So I'm really not sure what that front zipper pocket could be used for, other than maybe some cables or something like that. And to be honest, this bag, being as small as it is, I think I'm going to keep it for like a run and gun small carry situation, for anything that I know that I'm going to be traveling really light with. I don't need to bring much gear, any kind of a shoot like that. I do find that bag very convenient, so I think I might continue to use that bag. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, what we're here to talk about is the FTF bag. Now, like I was saying, when you go onto Amazon, here's this bad boy right here. Alrighty. Now, like I was saying, when you go onto Amazon, you go onto these other websites, they're going to have different levels of gear. And those $200 bags, eventually what happened with me anyways, personally, was I got more than one camera body. I ended up purchasing over my career in the last 2 years, purchasing, you know, multiple lenses. I think I have about 8 lenses now. I have 2 drones now. I have a tablet and a laptop. My laptop's a full-size Acer. So it's a 17-inch laptop. And I have, you know, quite an extensive array of lighting and, you know, gimbals and drones, batteries, chargers, all that stuff. And it got to the point to where I was carrying literally 6 or 7 bags to each job, depending on whether or not the job needed to be edited on site or not. I'd have to bring a, you know, or aerial footage too, depending on that. I would bring one bag, the Caden bag with my main body in it, my EOS R, and then a whole bunch of lenses. Then I'd use the other bag for my T8i or my M50, and then the rest of my lenses. I still wouldn't have enough space for my lenses. I'd have to have another bag for audio equipment, so that's 2 camera bags, a bag for audio equipment. Both of my drones, depending on which drone I was using, if I was bringing both, 2 bags for drones, and then a backpack for my laptop and cables and stuff. So I was bringing 6 or 7 bags to pretty much give or take any job that I was going to. And it started to become a real big hassle. It was a pain in the butt. And I got to the point to where I just needed something bigger, better, more efficient, something that I could be one and done with when I went to these jobs that I was scheduling. And I went online and I started looking into bags again. And I started looking at those $200 bags. The main thing that drew me to this specific bag was the fact that I had seen it on a review on YouTube myself, and I will link a description to that video if I can find it again in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out. He does a really good job talking about the features of this bag, so anything that I may miss, he does a really great job covering everything. But I needed something better. I needed something that could hold more. And I really, like many photographers out there, was looking at the Peter McKinnon bag. It is gorgeous. I love the bag. I love the concept that Peter came up with whoever he partnered with to make this bag. It's very unique to see a creator who uses the product creates something for said product or said industry. A lot of times I feel like people who make camera bags, the companies that make them, they're backpack companies that are used to making backpacks for other situations, whether it be school, studying, office, hiking, things like that. And, you know, they get some input from some photographers and they snap together a bag and then they throw it out in mass, and they don't really put a second thought into, you know, the convenience of the bag or what goes beyond the bag, but what a photographer or a videographer would want in that kind of equipment. And so it's really nice to see Peter McKinnon get together and put together this bag that, you know, from what I can tell, it's the perfect camera bag. It has a whole bunch of features. I'm not going to get into it because that's the comparison video I just spoke about. This guy did a great job comparing the Peter McKinnon bag to the FTF gear bag. And if you want to see that comparison, I definitely recommend checking it out. But after watching his video, I pretty much saw that this seems to be, without the modular capabilities of, like, you know, the extras that come with the Peter McKinnon bag, this seems to be a very well put together bag. And it's essentially, in my view, about 90% of what you're getting with the Peter McKinnon bag, plus some things that you don't get with the Peter McKinnon bag, in a bag that's half the price. Because from the last time I checked, I think the full setup for the Peter McKinnon camera bag was, I'm saying that a lot, was about, I think, $420 something for the bag total. Whereas this one came in at $168, and I believe today my Honey app had sent me a thing saying that it was like $15 off. So I think actually, as of a couple hours ago, it was only $143 on Amazon. So I went ahead and looked at it. I picked it up. It is definitely got some flaws in it that I would change if it was me and I was designing the bag. But overall, basically everything that I fit in all 6 of those bags has now been able to be condensed into one single bag. I apologize about the lighting there. I didn't realize I had this side light on for the majority of this video, and yeah, I fixed that. So, like I said, the majority of everything that I had in all 6, 7 of those bags, I can fit in this one bag all at once. Now, I have gear in it, so I'm going to be very careful here when I do this, but it has, when you open the bag up, when you first open it up, it's got this nice compartment here. And this compartment has 4 different separate individual Velcro pouches here that are for, from what I can tell, extra batteries. And then you've got this array of zipper pouches all lining the inside of the lid of the bag. Now, this is very useful for carrying extra business cards, cables, batteries, pretty much anything you could think of that you could need to carry. There's ample space for that. Now, also, when you turn the bag around to the front, on the front, there is this extra wide zipper here. This extra wide zipper here is great because I can actually fit my full-size 17-inch laptop into that zipper pouch. I don't like how it's on the exterior of the bag. I almost wish that they had put in that zipper pouch back in the back up against your back so that you didn't have to worry about people running into your bag or something getting set on top of your bag heavy and damaging your computer or your tablet. But I guess, you know, tablets and computers nowadays are pretty sturdy, so that might not be something I need to worry about. I sometimes feel like I'm over concerned about my gear and I baby it a little bit too much. I've seen some of what this stuff can handle, and I don't put it through 1/10 of what I've seen them be able to take. So, but this bag is completely organizable. You can take the inserts out and reorganize them however you would like. And I'm going to try to lift this up without dropping all of my lenses and stuff. But there's actually 2 camera bag portions. So you can put 2 bodies for a camera in here. And each side has 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 5 compartments. So you're working with a 49-liter bag that has a total of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 compartments all day, and they are big enough. I'll probably get an overhead picture here if I'm not already displaying the overhead picture here of what the bag looks like on the interior there. And it's really awesome that they have all that space. I literally can fit all of my lenses in there. I like the modular design of the Peter McKinnon bag, but this one right here, it's it's just something of beauty. It's nice. They have handles on the top, on the side, so that you can carry it like a suitcase, and there are wheels on this bag that are hidden up underneath the bottom of it. So you can actually unzip the top here, and there is a handle that extends, and it extends all the way up, I think 2.5, 3 feet. So it turns into like a luggage dolly carryable bag. And I've read in the description online that this is also TSA approved. So it is the perfect dimensions for an overhead compartment if you travel a lot. And at the base where the wheels are, there's also a plastic grip handle. So you can pick it up from the vertically or horizontally. You can pick it up standing upright or on its side. There's a handle, there's 3 handles. 3 different ways to pick it up. It comes with this pretty good sized zipper pouch on the side and then a tripod latch right here. It also has a feature that I'm not exactly sure what the functionality of it is, but basically these backpack straps slide into this little pouch, and then there is this little flap door that connects to the base of the unit with Velcro. You unvelcro it, pull it up, zip it over, and then basically it becomes a carry-on bag with no backpack straps because the backpack straps are hidden away. That's a really nice feature too. Now, I heard the bag was waterproof. I would definitely trust these bulky zippers that they have here. These are very good quality zippers. Also, they have an external circular pin loop in them so that you can lock the 2 zippers together. You can put a lock on this bag to make sure that nobody can get into it when it's sitting out. It came with, not only is the waterproof, the bag itself waterproof, I'm assuming it has some kind of a nylon material that was sprayed with some kind of a, whatever that stuff is that you put on your clothing, to Scotch Guard or whatever. But it also comes with a full-size cover for it as well, and it has that logo there, full-time filmmaker gear, right there on the front of the bag too. And then this just goes over the entire bag, and then you've got your little case with it, and it actually has a handle for a hole in the cover for the handle to pop out and through. So it's for the most part, it's an all-around great bag. I really do enjoy using it, and it's saved me a lot of time and energy that I normally would have put into carrying around 6 or 7 different bags. I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. There's a few things, like I said, that I would change about the bag. It also has a belt. I forgot to mention it has a belt here so that you can wrap the belt around your waist. So it does take some of that weight off of your shoulders and distributes it evenly onto your back and your hips as well. So there's a lot of great features about it. If I were designing this bag, I would have gotten rid of the backpack stowaway strap thing. I don't understand what the purpose of it is for. The straps really don't bother me. Maybe it's just to keep them from dangling under the wheels when you have it in like a luggage mode. But you can just tie them together to do that. And it just seems unnecessary for me. I would have used that to make an extra pocket. That zipper pouch would have been an extra pocket. Maybe an extra flap like this that opens up, and then you could have SD card slots and extra compartmental, zipper pouches like what they have on the inside of the cover of this thing. That, and I think that's about it. Everything else about this bag I really do enjoy. I've used it probably 2 or 3 times now at a couple different jobs, and I'll tell you, it has taken a load off my mind knowing that not only is everything all in the one bag, and it makes it easier to transport this stuff to the sites, to the job sites, but it also, it's easier to keep track of all of my gear. I don't have to run around from 4 different bags trying to find a specific lens. I don't have to run around, where did I put that cord? Everything's all in one place, and so that makes it a lot more convenient for me. I feel like it's worth the $168 that I paid for it, and I would definitely recommend buying it to anybody who is ready to upgrade from their basic beginning camera bags. Like I said, I do believe I will keep this Neewer shoulder sling bag maybe just as like, you know, a run and gun kit, something when I'm traveling light, and then this is my main bag. But those compartments, like I said, they're a lot more sturdy than the ones in the Camden bag. They're stiffer, so they don't just flex, and they are removable and replaceable, so you can move them and customize them where you'd like. And fully loaded, I can fit 2 full camera bodies, 8 lenses, 2 drones, all of my cables, all of my adapters, all of my filters, all of my little aperture lights, everything pretty much in this bag. So I definitely appreciate the design of it, and I like it quite a bit. I hope that this was informative for you guys, and that it helped you guys make a decision on what camera bag that you're going to buy next. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and above all, stay creative, my friends. We need more of that in this world. Have a great night.